Game.
Bang.
Shot. And the match. Now Cumming.
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dartstream Live. And as a special little special treat, you get to look in my back room. We're just going to jump into talk to a couple of players as we head towards the finals of Event 5 of the ADC, and got some super special guests here. Going to flick over. Well, of course, you know Declan Bailey, but we also have Dave Platt and Justin Miles. G'day, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Pretty good.
Well, look, it's, Jizzy, we've had you on Dartstream Live quite a number of times, but Platty, I believe this is the first time, aside from playing a couple of the DPA comps, first time we've seen you on the DSL stream.
It is.
Welcome.
It is, yeah, thank you.
And look, Platty, we've got you here as the president of DWA and working alongside the ADC.
I gotta go chalk, apparently.
Justin is needing to do other things, but
Oh, there you go.
we'll slide it a bit closer.
There we go.
Yumi's going to do it for me.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Anyway,
back.
back.
He's back.
Thanks, Yumi.
I was just going to say, geez, that worked out well. Not.
Well, I didn't think I had to chalk.
Well, yes, as I was saying, Platty, big partnership, ADC and Darts Western Australia.
Yeah, I'm proud of Darts Western Australia because when I brought the initiative to them as president, it was always, as anyone knows around the dart scene, new initiatives. They're always met with skepticisms and doubts, and you know the rest. But yeah, I admire our committee to have a bit of faith in what I predicted. It's like a good turnout, and thank the Lord that I can't go to the event with them because I believe that this is what dart players want. It's something that Ian Dargan, Greg Walsh and myself visioned 12, 18 months ago when we embarked on the ADC journey, and yeah, I think it's just going to grow massive from here. It really is.
Absolutely. And look at the turnout. You know, it's the first comp of this kind of scale in Western Australia in a few years. And 70 players last night, 85 today. What's it going to be tomorrow? But very, very good numbers. You know, the players are coming out in droves and showing their support for what is a brilliant model and brilliant opportunities presented by, probably one of the biggest partnerships in Australian darts in quite some time.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, Dargan's always said, like, players vote with their feet. They turn up to events, they play. They just want to play darts. They don't want no politics. They don't want no in-betweens. The good, the bad and the ugly in darts. We all know what they are. And like he said, they vote with their feet. They turn up, and we've got their numbers this weekend, and that's a testament to that actual saying. You know, they're voting with their feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Jizzy?
Oh, I think it's been amazing. I reckon this turnout is probably one of the best fields I've seen in a while for any tournament in Australia. So 85 players, you say today?
Yes.
85 players in a venue has been a rare occurrence in the last, 10 years at least. Just it's amazing. The field's quality, and to win these events, you have to be on your game from the start, and like players enjoy the quality plays.
I'm going to have to just butt in there for a second because I can see Dave Platt shaking his head. You've had some massive events in Western Australia, but they are open to all grades. So let's make this clarification. That's what you were talking about, Justin, is the fact that we don't just have 85 players filling a hall. We've got top level players from all over the country attending this event, and that's probably what sets it apart more than anything else.
Yeah, correct. You got the likes of Raymond Smith, Ben Robb, Mel Cumming, who've all been on the World Championship stage. So, I mean, Dave Platt himself has been on the World Championship stage before. So, you know, it's not it's not a rare occurrence that you're going to get a well, it's a rare occurrence that you get the better players playing in these tournaments. So it's great that they're coming to Western Australia. So, you know, hopefully in time we repay the favour when it's in Queensland in 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months.
In March,
yes.
yeah. So,
17th to 19th of March, I believe. It's the culmination of the tour. Obviously, we had the first weekend in Geelong in October or November. Got this weekend now, and the 4 final events of the tour season to wrap us up in Brisbane. And as we've been saying all weekend and all last weekend, 2 spots to the Motor Super Series over in England up for grabs after this these 10 events. You've got 1 for the outright winner of the Sunday event in Brisbane, plus 1 spot for the overall Order of Merit winner. And one really interesting statistic after last night: 4 events, 4 winners, 8 finalists. Makes for a very interesting Order of Merit. I believe Mal Cumming is still sitting top of that. But look, there's not much in it. It's very, very close. And look, plenty of potential for someone to still come through on that Brisbane weekend and take a couple of titles. Obviously, still with 2 events to be finalised here this weekend. But yes, going to be very interesting to see who comes through the field, you know, today, tomorrow, and in that Brisbane weekend to take them spots.
yeah, we've
Hey,
got the last 16
guys,
matches now.
What if we just, like you said, last 16 matches are on. I'm just going to run through the order and we're just going to have a quick squiz at what's happening in the venue there. We've got Mel Cumming, Joe Camito, 2-1 to Mel. Jamie Rundle and Dave Marlin are just getting started. Tim Pusey, Carl Caton. Tim's 1 up on him. Ben Robb, Dion White about to start odd. Jeremy Fagg is 5-zip on Nathan Marr, and Josh Kime. Ronald Nakata just about to get going. And I think there's one more. Hang on.
Raymond Smith and Glenn Harper on board at 16.
Oh, Robbie King, Bailey Marsh. What a great game. One
Bailey Marsh,
up to Bailey, and Ray Smith won over Glenn Harper. You'd expect him to win that. But, yeah, so we're just panning around the room there. I see Robbie King there against nephew Bailey.
The quality of the field, Ben, is amazing. Just what's left, even what's left now, it's just top notch darts. They're playing to the best standards.
And that's without you and me in there, geez.
I know, right, mate? I know. We gave up our spot for this just to come in the commentary box.
That's right. It's a rare privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, another
Well,
day.
look, Paddy,
Sorry, another day tomorrow. But, yeah, sorry, over to you, Declan.
I was going to say, Platty, we can't gloss over the fact that, you know, you were here yesterday afternoon organising. You've had, you know, many months of preparation with DWA prepping for this event. You've come in, you've made the semi-final, quarterfinal.
Yeah, quarter.
But had some really hard-fought games, and you had that really good comeback against Sharnock last night.
Yeah, my last start to win that match when I think it's still flying. It was that high. It was unbelievable.
Well, I chalked that one. Did go for a long way. So no worries, mate. No worries.
But yeah, you know, Platty, it's you know, you've obviously had quite the list of achievements over the years, and you know, still kicking, coming in, throwing some great darts, mate.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your nice, kind words, mate. I tell you, because as anyone can say, as the years roll by, you start thinking, oh, that was yesterday, and that was yesterday, and that was yesterday. And guess what? That was yesterday what you were talking about. But no, like I say, these events, players don't understand like what you guys do and what we do behind the scenes, if that's the right phrase. To get these events going, there's a lot of hard work involved, but the result is the achievement for the winners. But the result is like having happy players and protecting our sport. And what I mean by that is just growing it and just keep improving. And yeah, that's what we need to do.
Absolutely. And obviously, Platty, you're talking a lot about, you know, where you're at, wanting to grow the game and what you're doing for the game. Is there anything that you want to do as a player still? Or you just turning up?
Oh, for sure. Like,
he's past tense now, mate.
No. Like, I think, to be honest, mate, I think this weekend playing like there were certain legs that I produced, which kind of reminded me that I still got a potential in some of it. But look, the young folks that are coming through now in the darts, which like you've named Bailey Marsh, Jamie Rundle, Robbie King. Well, Robbie King's not so young now. I mean, I knew him from like 12, 13 years ago when he was really young, and he was fantastic then. But now he's he's proving last night's winner as well over a big rig again. Someone who's travelled all the way from New Zealand. Yeah, these players are these are the future. I mean, even GTE knows, like, when he decides to play, he can play. You know, there's talent out there. I still think that I could give one or two a game, but I'm a realist as well.
So I suppose, have you got any goals for what you want to do this year, or are you just going to?
Oh yeah, I want to win the ADC thing. I want to go Modus. Why wouldn't I?
No, absolutely.
Why wouldn't I bet? Look,
It's a great incentive, trust me.
my goal is, I'll be honest with you, and I will be honest with you, that three and a bit years ago, when I took on when I put my nomination in as Darts WA for the president's job, I believe that I could change Darts. I hope that I have changed it a bit with the introduction of ADC. I think now I've hopefully give the committee that we've got some hope of taking it forward when I'm no longer president. I believe that we've got a great fabric in Western Australia of players, the quality of players. I mean, it's phenomenal. We just need to get them back on the board. We need to get them out there, and we need to showcase Western Australia as well as Australia to the rest of the world. We really do.
100%.
Yeah. And, not only is there that brilliant player base within Western Australia that are starting to get out there more and more, there's also, Darts Western Australia is a great team, and their willingness to take on, not only advancements in technology for running the comp, but that willingness to work with us at Dartstream Live to bring this comp out to everybody. It's been brilliant. It's been really good to have, people that are willing to take on new things and work for the betterment of the sport. And that's what we're all here for, and that's what we're all aiming to achieve. And great team, and I think you got the right people.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you there, mate. Top and bottom of it is like, without any innovations, there's no progress. So you need innovators. You need people to take that little punt, for the want of a phrase. To take that gamble, to invest their time and their efforts. And people forget that most of what we do are, we're volunteers, we're voluntary, we come here, we put a lot of our time into the sport, and that's because we love the sport.
Absolutely.
And it's as simple as that.
And look, Declan, we might just have another swing around the room while I give a bit of an update on the games at hand. So Mel Cumming is 4-1 up over Joe Comito. Jamie Rundle 2-1 on Dave Marlin. Tim Pusey 1-2 down to Carl Caton. Ben Robb 1-all with Dion White. Great effort there from Dion White to get a leg off the rig. Jeremy Fagg has whitewashed Nathan Mars 6-zip. Josh Kime 2-1 down to Ronald Nakata. And I'm just scrolling down a little bit here. Robbie King is 2-1 down to Bailey Marsh. Ray Smith 3-zip on Glenn Harper. And that pretty much wraps up the room. But what a quality field of contestants. Hey, just go over to Robbie King's board and zoom in on that one, Declan. Whichever one you want. But
well, I was just trying to track the games as you were.
Stream for Ben.
Just trying to track the games. You're reading them out, but here is Robbie the Rocket King and Bailey the Ghost Marsh.
What a brilliant job here, Declan Bailey, getting in there. Get right in on that board, mate. We'll,
look at
and
that.
as he
That's
gets
as good
this,
as I can go. I'm going to need to go and physically move it.
Oh, don't worry about it. No sweat. We'll,
Not that bad.
That's good. Pretty good.
we got boards all over the place. It's great stuff. And Declan in venue all the way over from Queensland. This is look. Tell us your story. What's happened here? How do you find yourself in this position?
Well, look, Dartstream Live, we love what the ADC are doing. We're always willing to be a part of big comps like this. Dad said to me a while back, he's like, "Oh, you want to come with me to Perth to the ADC?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah, sure. I just don't know if we're going to be streaming it." And then he's like, "Oh, well, why don't you stream it from the venue?" So that's what we did. Thought I'd bring a bit of gear. Next thing, it's
you can't say that out loud, mate.
Bring a bit of camera gear. Next thing, my whole suitcase is full of cameras and cables and everything we need. And look. Got in on Wednesday afternoon, had a nice and relaxing evening, went down to Mandurah, caught up with the man himself, Ben Hunter, had the long drive from Perth. That's hour down south and an hour back. But had a few beers with Ben and had a great night. Got to ride on his electric scooter. I don't think we have that footage handy, but I don't think we need it. But,
I think we do need it. We need that footage.
But come to the venue about 10 o'clock on Thursday. I think I left at about 4 or 5 p.m. just doing testing, checking different things all day. Ben rocked up Friday morning, I think about 11 o'clock, and set up all the stuff we needed for the internet. And here we are, yesterday afternoon running around, sorting out the stuff for not only the stream, but helping the DWA team where I could with running the comp and making sure that the players are across what needs to happen with Dart Atlas scoring, and this morning as well, NACA scoreboards. And
yeah, absolutely. So
absolutely loving it.
Yeah, and no shortages of challenges there. Like you said, new scoring platform Dart Atlas that was foreign to us, that we had to not only get up to speed on, get everybody else up to speed on, and stay on top of that. And you've done a fantastic job of that, mate. And working a treat, all running pretty swimmingly so far. Yeah, good stuff. Big trip, and appreciate all the work you've done. And there's a few others out there that deserve a mention as well. We might go and get some. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with you soon, Dart fans.
Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match now coming.
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Kermit the Frog.
The Motor
With
Super
our very
Series.
special guest.
Okay, go on the Muppets. Sounds pretty exciting.
It's time to get the darts out. Recap and feel alive. It's time to meet the players on Dartstream Live. It's time to hit the dartboard, ramp up to overdrive. It's time to make the pink bits on Dartstream Live.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show. I always dreamed we'd be back here.
Dreams? Those were nightmares.
It's time to get things started.
Party, jocularity, and hilarity, and vulgarity. This is what we call Dartstream Live.
This is Dartstream Live.
and gentlemen, the amateur darts circuit, Oceania. And the word hot off the press is that we've got the man himself behind ADC Oceania, Mr. Ian Dargan, in the booth, ready to go. So I'm going to flick over there as soon as those guys are all set up and ready. And look, he's a pretty cool customer, so I don't think it's going to surprise him too much if we just jump straight in there. G'day, Ian Dargan.
Yeah, really good, mate. This is a bit surreal for me. I've never done this stuff before, but I'm so impressed with what's happened this weekend in Perth. The support from the players, it's magnificent.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, obviously a very successful first weekend in Geelong. You know, bringing any comp into Perth, you know, you're never really going to be sure who's going to, you know, make the trip. And, you know, had 20 odd people from the East Coast come over, and you never know, you could end up with 25, but the locals have come out in massive numbers and shown their support. It's really, really good to see. You know, it's been a great weekend and quality field. But as we keep talking about in the ADC Tour so far, 4 events, 4 winners, and 8 different finalists. Speaks to the quality of the field and the depth of the field that's there.
Yeah, it's kind of unheard of, Dick, really, when you think of 4 tournaments, 8 different finalists. Like, it's they're obviously going to start clashing now, and we're going to get multiple finalists and winners, but the talent that we're attracting it's mesmerizing, really. I get a bit emotional about it. It's fantastic. That's it. It's brilliant.
Absolutely. You know, we've had you on Dartstream Live plenty of times back in the day. You know, you were quite the avid participant of our online knockout comps back in the day. But we know you best as the manager of Team Rebel. Some very, very quality players. You know, you've had Gigi over in the PDC Tour for the past couple of years. He's back home now. You've had Mal over at the World's NQ School. Tell us a bit about what's on the horizon for Team Rebel.
Yeah, look, we're going to move on the same thread, really. Gigi is, so his time in the PDC has come to an end, but he's still hungry. He wants more. And from the Team Rebel crew, obviously Mal's here this weekend, and Tick's here, and Tick's finally getting hungry again. I've been waiting for years for this. He wants to win again, and Jeremy Fagg's here, which is he's an honorary Team Rebel member, and Jamie Rundle. We're here, and we'll fight with these guys. Love to see Ben Robb here. I mean, what a competitor! What an asset to have him here with ADC and Robbie King showing his class too. We have talent in abundance coming to ADC events. I'm so proud of it.
Absolutely. And look, you're proud of it. We're proud to be working alongside you. And we're here for everything that comes from the ADC. And we might have a bit of a look around, as Ben was doing. We'll have a bit more of a look at what's going on around the grounds. I think Ben does have the draw there. But
I do have the draw. Yeah, Mel Cumming has taken out Joe Comito 6-3. Jamie Rundle 4-3 over Dave Marlin. Tim Pusey is 3-5 down to Carl Caton. Don't know Carl. Who's Carl?
Don't know.
Carl Cotton, yeah.
No idea. If he's 5-3 up on Tim Pusey, he's a handy player. He
well, we might focus in a bit more on that one. I don't think we can get a really good view for, but
Carl Cotton was in Geelong. He flew from WA to Geelong. A really decent dart player.
So this is the board there. Got it up there. You can see the scoring, and that is an awesome shot. Thank you, Declan Bailey. Go through a few more results. Ben Robb is 5-2 up on Dion White. And Jeremy Fagg has whitewashed Nathan Marr. Josh Kime 4-all with Ronald Nakata. Robbie King 6-2 over Bailey Marsh. Ray Smith 6-zip on Glenn Harper, and that rounds it out. So we're just having a little sneaky peek around the venue here, and we've got Got this game up here, watching the guys play. As I said, don't know them, but we can have a look at the players as well as the darts hitting the board. Just show us those guys for us, Declan, as they throw their darts. Tim Pusey at the Ocky. And there's Carl Caton. And look, I'm West Australian. I can't even place his face, to tell you the truth. Obviously, a handy player.
32 there for Pusey. You can't see behind the scorer's head. Unfortunate angle, but... Oh, he's not got it. So, Catton, 139 for the match.
Catton, you could be a Tier Blue player.
139 for the match. This is incredible stuff.
Taking his time.
Gone down. Looks like he's gone down the bottom, so we can't see what that dart is behind Dave's head, but... Oh, he's ducked away for us. He's hit the 57, and then I think he's gone...
For the ball with the second one.
Did go for the ball. He's either hit a 5 or a 12 there, skinny one. Hard to tell. He left himself 58, double 4 now.
Double 2, and Pusey by 4 now. And Pusey does have the darts to make it 5 apiece. Makes it interesting.
So interesting stuff around the venue, and this is obviously what Dartstream Live is bringing to the party, is the coverage of these events for you guys, and that's all part of it, obviously, Ian, to try and get sponsorship on board. And you guys have been very generously donated to by, Mr. Misfits himself, Greg Walsh, and brought in a whole bunch of players. And
honestly, Ben, we couldn't do what we do without you guys. Yes, we talk about your quality of streaming and everything, but you're so much more in the background. We can't complete these things without you guys. You guys are the best in the business.
Just have a squat in the middle.
Absolutely magnificent to be associated with you guys, and we are actually showing the world what Australian dart players have.
Yeah, well, it's awesome. I mean, there is a lot of talent here, but it's spread across a vast country, and that's what makes it difficult to get these massive comps together. You're running this, and you've got, I don't think players understand the scope of this. This is like a POM trying to run a comp in America. It's a distance from you, from the other side of the country, to here. Declan from Queensland, and Bailey Marsh, not from so far away. Rockingham. G'day, Bailey.
What's going on?
Got your arse handed to you, mate, I hear.
Can't hit a double, you won't win, will you?
No, that's it.
So who got
Robbie King?
Robbie King. There you go.
We've got Bailey in here.
He will be hard to beat. He on his tops, he went 126 on the ball. I was just like, well, thanks. Yep.
Hey, look, it would be remiss of us not to ask you about your darting journey so far, mate. You've gone overseas, had a big crack over there, came back, and you've won the Golden Nugget, mate.
Slide over a bit. Slide over. Yeah. Yeah, I won the Nugget. Yeah. Actually,
so you're from Western Australia. Explain the journey, the trip to try and get and compete in that event. What's involved?
Oh, it's Alice Springs. A lot of flying, a lot of driving. So, what is it?
Roughly how many hours does it take you to get to that event?
So it took me 3 hours plane from Perth to Adelaide, and then another 2.5 from Adelaide to Alice Springs, and then 5-hour drive from Alice Springs to Tennant Creek.
Wow.
Massive. Yeah. It's all good and well if you bring home. It's all good and well if you bring home the Nugget.
That just shows the dedication of the players, like to go and try and achieve that. It's massive. Like it's people in the UK and a lot of our viewers in the UK maybe don't realise the size of Australia. Like we have players have flown 6 hours just to be here.
Yeah,
like
Queensland, yes.
It's phenomenal. Like it really is. And it's testament to the players just to turn up and achieve what we're doing. Right?
And the heat is
I don't know if Ben Robb got a flight direct to Perth or not, but it might have actually been a 2-flight trip for him to get from New Zealand to this event here. So a lot of dedication from a lot of players to to get here, obviously, and yeah, it's awesome to see.
Yeah. And the worst part is if you don't perform, it's a killer.
But that's how it should be, really.
That's
you know, like we have to be cutthroat in this business. That's what they do in England. We have to mimic that, and we have to be ruthless, and that's how Aussies will get to the top. We have to be ruthless.
So speaking, sorry to interrupt, but Doug's, you're obviously running the ADC. This is a really good platform to leverage players to get to the UK, where all the big darts are happening, where the big prize money is. What's the plan going down the track for ADC?
Well, we're just going to keep building the way we are. We have a really good avenue through Modus, and it's a really attractive prize. Look at Ray Smith, what he's done only last month. And we're just going to keep building on that and providing opportunities for the players. Guy sitting next to me, he can win anything he wants. But now he actually has to work for it. You got to practice, you got to work hard and earn those opportunities. And honestly, Ben, that's where we're going. We keep providing the opportunities. That's it.
Well, once upon a time, wasn't that long ago, it seemed like you could dominate the youth with kind of an 80 average. These days, you went over there, Bailey. Tell us some of the top players that were in that group there.
I was watching Josh Rock, Nathan Rafferty, Bradley Brooks, pumping hundreds, and they were already just winning.
Luke the Nuke.
Who was it? Oh no, he wasn't there.
Oh,
he's too young. So the youth is over 16, under 25, 23. So the Nuke is still, he's still playing to that level, but he's not even old enough to play in the.
Well, we saw Josh Rock come out of that and onto the big stage and really tear it up. Right, it really gave him some confidence coming out of that. There is a whole bunch of players right at that level, and you are at the cusp as well, mate. So what's the plan from here for you?
A lot more travelling. I'm not even close to my best. I reckon I can go 20, 30 points in average more than I am this weekend, and I'm sitting on 80s-ish. But hopefully get back into the UK for the youth again next year. Well, no, this year. And hopefully Q School.
When you say hopefully Q School, is that, I think it's penciled in, isn't it?
He's looking for a commitment, mate. He wants to hear you say it.
It's penciled in.
Boom! You heard it first on Dartstream Live.
Yeah, wow. Gonna be big. It's
more traveling to do.
Yeah. Q School is a big effort.
And that's the life of a professional dart player. And we start small and we're going to build it. But you've already had a sample of it. You've been there. You've seen it. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, you gotta perform.
And guys, we are just about to hit quarterfinal time, so I'm just going to run through all the top 16s. Mel Cumming, I've said it before, I know. If you've been listening the whole time, you're going to know this stuff, but if you just tuned in, Mel Cumming was 6-3 up over Joe Cometto. Jamie Rundle, 6-4 on Dave Marland. Good win there for Rundle in the jungle. Carl Caton beat Tim Pusey, 6-5. And Ben Robb, 6-2 over Dion White. Jeremy Fagg, 6-zip over Nathan Marr. And Ronald Nakata, 6-5 on Josh Kime. I'm just going to do a little scroll. I'll be back in a sec.
This aircon's lovely.
Robbie King, 6-2 on Bailey Marsh. And Ray Smith, whitewash on Glenn Harper. So coming into the quarterfinals, Robbie King, Ray Smith. Jeremy Fagg versus Ronald Nakata. Carl Caton versus Ben Robb. Big game for Carl there against the Rig.
He's probably the
And-
most underrated player in the group at the moment.
Mel Cumming versus Jamie Rundle. I was just saying, Bailey, I don't know him.
I believe he played States or he made reserve for WA, but I played him in Bunbury. In the round robin, he averaged 117 or something against me.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he smoked me. I don't know what the score was, but yeah, I didn't get a leg. Yeah, but no, he's when he's on, he is hard to beat. I don't like left-handeds, but yeah, he's good.
Well, there you go.
It's pretty incredible to have that talent in the room, and we actually don't know who he is.
Yeah,
That's magnificent, really. Yeah.
Yeah, Rick's definitely got a game cut for it.
All right. Well, look, I think I've got to go sort out a few things before we head into the quarterfinal games.
I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, well, we'll see you tomorrow, Bailey, and thank you, Dargs, for coming in for a chat.
It was a pleasure. First time. I love this. This is awesome. Before I go, I just want to thank Dartstream Live for what you're doing. You are the guys that are powering this. We're just putting the tournament up, but you guys are powering everything, and it's magnificent. And to see the players of WA come out and support it, it's sorry, you're making this Irish guy a bit emotional.
Well, look, we better keep moving before we get some tears from Dargs, but it's our pleasure to be working alongside you, Dargs, and great people to work with. And like I said, brilliant to see the turnout and all for the opportunities you guys give.
Rightio. So we are going to take a short break, and we'll be back with our first quarterfinal very, very soon. Stick with us, Dart fans. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. And first game is just about to get underway well, when I say first game, the first game on the live stream, the first quarterfinal, and it is Ray Smith, Robbie King, a couple of Queenslanders going to get amongst it here. Declan, pretty exciting game to get us underway to start with, mate.
You know, Robbie King, last night's tournament winner, and been around a long time. We know what he can do. He's won the Oceanic Masters, been over to the World Championships. He's won just about everything that there is to be won, the Rocket, in Australian darts. And Ray Smith, what can be said about Raymond? He had quite a few years on top of, you know, different circuits. Took a bit of time off. Come out last year for the Oceanic Masters. Watched his son Kai win that and played the next day, secured his spot. I'm just getting the scoreboard as we speak.
Oh, they are underway, and
1-2-1.
Robbie King fires in a big 121. See Joe Comito standing in front of the board there. We'll get that fixed up shortly. Declan making a few adjustments. First live game. Getting it all happening, repicking some colours, and going to make this look sensational in just a minute. Just thought we'd go live a little bit early and get a bit more content up there for you guys to check out. Ray suffered a bit of heat stroke yesterday, didn't look well this morning at all. Spoke to him in the venue. Robbie King, conversely, looked pumped, yesterday's winner, and he was right into it. He was all over it, pretty happy.
Oh, the scoreboard is frozen. I'm sorry, I'll get that back up. My bad. There we go.
Firing in at that treble 20 there like it is his slave. First blood, Robbie King.
96.
Well, Ray's in and he's in. Look delicious. Lovely big 140. The Rocket.
Yeah.
Against throw, manages to leave a finish there on 167. Ray on 161 also a finish. 60 is good. 51 for Bullseye. He'll go. Doesn't take the 51, so he's going to set this one up. Goes up for another treble 20, and he's got a skinny one, so chance here now for Robbie King to break the throw on a 167. 57 doesn't go.
93.
Double 9 for the Guru. Oh, interesting way to take out 83. Done. Obviously taken the correct route, but not hitting the triple he wanted to on the first start. Hits another one instead and takes it out of the double 9. One leg apiece. Rocket with the dart.
97. 100. 60. 69. 100. 60. 60. 44. 100.
Quick flick to the promo, ladies and gents. Just going to do a bit of a refresh, try and get that picture a bit better. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the amateur darts circuit, Oceania.
Yeah, the speed's still decent.
ADC Oceania Tour.
Look at that.
So Robbie King picking up that leg there, leading 2 legs to 1.
93. 100. 100. 97.
Bit of a shout out to the fans watching us on YouTube. Anthony Wallace, BK 1976. G'day, BK.
102.
Terence Morton. Who's that good looking one with a mullet? Craig Brown. Let's go, Big Rig. The Dark Kid might need to go next time just to meet Ben Hunt. Oh, nice. I'd love to catch up, Jack Shepard, the Dark Kid, and Bazooka Bazza. Hey, Benny and Declan. Couple of fine young players there. Ray is looking around. He's a bit bemused.
100.
So 146 here for the Rocket, Robbie King. Probably going to go to the bottom of the board. He does.
120. Oh, 130.
Picks up 94, leaves 52. Oh, no. No, it was a triple 18. Picks up 130, leaves 16. Double 16 for the Guru.
Oh, and he's dropped down in the double 7, so that one doesn't go. Robbie King to make it 3-1, double 8. Oh, and he's busted that one next door.
No, I think your one's wrong, right? You got 18 left, haven't you?
I'll have another go.
Sorry.
See what I can do. Oh, something's moved. Hold on.
So Ray is all outside of that double 9. Robert King with another chance he wouldn't have expected to get at double 8. He's inside double 4 now. Boom! I'm not sure if something has upset Ray there. I saw him looking across there for a minute, and is someone calling out? I'm not sure. Something's happening in the venue there. Can't tell what's going on. Robbie King has one shot at 20, looks back, walks around, comes back in.
I might go and have a look, see what's going on.
There's some
bit of
back. Commotion in the venue. We could flick the camera board camera around and have a look at it, I suppose, but maybe you don't want to see it. Who knows?
All right, I just stuck my head out, saw Robbie King look over, gave him a look to say, is everything all good? He gave me a thumbs up, so I think it is all good.
And I'm going to do
back on anyway.
Another quick refresh on this, Dart fans. 2 secs. We just, for some reason, she's dropping res on us. Right, bit of action, bit of audio coming from the crowd, from the fans. She's kicking off at the Belmont Sport and Recreation Club. Oh, Ray's in and in. It's a big 140. Few more comments in there. Eskimo Quinn says, Jack should have come over. Queensland next event, buddy. Be great to see you. Have to get Ben to Queensland, though. Someone is a name I can't pronounce is calling out for a streaker. Oh, Ray picks up a couple of big 20s there to put some pressure on Robbie's 140. He's in. Oh, that one strays into the 5.
Guru on for 84. There's the 60. Double 12. Bang,
boom,
bang.
Boom.
Three to it is to the Rocket Robbie King. Ray winning that leg and has the darts now, though.
Good fight back by Ray, and he's known for it. Not throwing the towel in, just sits there, plods away, knows he's got the game to take to anyone in any leg at any time. It's just a matter of doing it when it counts.
Hey.
I have no idea.
Again, Ray steps back, not sure what's going on.
Right.
These guys are just playing across the corridor from Declan's control room, so If it does kick off, he'll be out there in a shot to video it.
81.
Beck Promnitz, or Beck Pinder, I should say, need a private plan just for all Ben's streaming stuff. A private plane, I think she's saying. It's Declan that's carrying around the bulk of the gear these days.
58.
Brought it all over from Queensland.
58 there off the 170. But
couple there.
Oh, there's 254s and the 57s rather, and the 25 leaves him the big fish. 112 for the Guru. 80 scored, down 4, double 16, doesn't go. Big fish for the Rocket. There's one. Oh, not going to go. Picks up the 54 on the last start. Puts a bit of pressure on the double 8 for the Guru. But he doesn't know what pressure is. 3 legs apiece. Ray with the last 2 on the spin. And the Rocket having the darts here now.
$100. $57. $140.
Oh, King's looking good here. 140, 140. It's all happening. Oh, bit of froze there. Let's see what's going on. That was me. Big 140 there. 85, Robbie King. It's 3 apiece, all tied up. Goes 19s. Hits the 48 second dart. Boom. Double 9 doesn't go. He's just inside. So 104 now. Ray Smith. Probably go 18s. Maybe triple 20. Does go the 18s. First one is just outside. 54 leaves 32. Doesn't go. 18. And he's just fixed that one up. 9 now to rip for Robbie King. Big fat one's good. Double 4. Outside first dart. And inside.
There's 16. Down for double. Oh, just on the inside. So double 8. Double 2 for the Rocket. Oh, wow. Missed starts after missed starts. Double 9 for the Guru. Oh, sorry. Double 4 for the Guru, and he gets it. Only 55 there to kick off for the Guru, but the Rocket has straight off into the 5s in his first start as well. And there's a nice 140 for Ray. Bring him back into it. I'll bring him back ahead of Robbie in this leg, I should say. Oh, what a bad deflection there. Potentially could have equalised the leg, or taken it a bit closer, I should say. But not too far behind. But with Ray having that one leg up and being 128 points ahead now, Robbie needs something big here. Oh, bit too late on the change there, my bad. Brilliant darts for the Rocket. 248 for the Guru.
40.
Solid ton 40 there. 108 remains. 196 left for Robbie. Solid ton leaves himself 96. 108 remains for Ray. Single 19. Oh, and a deflection means he won't take it out this visit. So, 96 for Robbie. There's the 60. There's the 36. Bang, bang. The Rocket makes it 4 apiece in the quarterfinals. $134 there for Robbie, following up the 140 in the last visit. Very, very solid stuff. And only a 60 there for Ray means Robbie's looking very good to hold the throw here and be 5 legs to 4 up. Solid ton there. Not enough though. The Rocket up for 167. Not going to go on this visit, but 60 scored, 107 left. A lot better than 241. Ton brings him down to 141. $51 scored, so it's up to 56.
Both players sitting a smidge over the 90 average, 90.9 Robbie King, 90.6 for Ray Smith.
And Tops is there.
Absolutely
Bit
nothing
of a nonchalant reaction for the Rocket.
Yeah.
Expected a bit more.
So this is looking all set to go all the way. Ray Smith with the throw. Checkouts for Robbie King, 65, 40, 16, 96, 56 for Ray Smith, 83, 84, 16 and 8. Two 180s to the Rocket. None to Ray, but Ray has smashed in 10 140s now with that one.
$220 remains for the Guru. There's the first. Big ton 40, it looks like. Leaves 80. Oh. Rocket back on 327. Not going to leave a finish here after that. but a couple of 20s for the Guru. There's the triple, double 10. Oh, doesn't go. 227 for the Rocket. There's 60. Oh, and another one. Would it leave it nice with that? And the double 10 goes for the Guru. It is 5 legs apiece. Down to a last leg decider in the quarterfinals.
100. 40. 100.
Well, that's nice there.
Good
Solid
there.
darts, Ray Smith.
Guru.
King not in there. They were all over that treble 20 bed, but no real reward. And
wow,
definitely Ray Smith with the upper hand there. Stops again, looks around.
Something's going on.
I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe it's he's looking towards where the admin desk is.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's a conversation. Maybe there's some technical issues being sorted, and the positioning's not great.
Maybe
I was first a bit worried about if he was, a little bit annoyed about the camera positioning, but the way he's looking, I don't think it is. I think it's, a bit past the cameras to the admin desk. I'm sure we'll find out a bit later anyway.
85.
85 there, leaves 116. Oh, and the Rockets looked over. No, something is definitely up. And I can't wait to go in there and find out what's going on.
Unless they're hearing us talk back through a phone. No, it couldn't be. They're just feeds coming to us, aren't they?
I feel like that would be something they would come and talk to me about.
Surely. Yeah. They could just call.
Because I went out and Rocket gave me a thumbs up, and I'm sure if it was an issue with the stream, they would have made sure I was aware of it. Either way, double 9 for the Guru. Bang, and there it is, and the Guru Ray Smith defeats last night's champion.
That is such a good dart.
And now has a place in the semi-finals, and I've gotten word during that match that both semi-finals of today's tournament will be streamed. So we're going to take a bit of a short break. I'll go and check out the lineups, see who we put on first, and be back soon with the first semi-final of today. Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match now coming.
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania. Our mining electrical solutions. Of massive news, hot off the press. First semi-final is going to be Mel Cumming versus Ben Robb. Two Dartstream Live favourites, two absolute legends of the game. The Bull, Mel Cumming, and Ben Robb. And believe it or not, I have crossed paths with Mel before, but never really met him. And yeah, great. Look, I gave those blokes a big hug today. It was absolutely awesome to see them. So it's going to be great to get that one underway. They are just setting up now on the stream board. And we'll be back with you very shortly. Mel Cumming, Ben Robb, stick around. Share it around to all your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania. Our mining electrical solutions. Win more darts. The Motor Super Series. And Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online. Bailey Carpentry Services. Lynx Property Group. And Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania. Our mining electrical solutions. Go.
All right, ladies and gents, I've dragged back in the stray, Mickey Brock. How are you, mate?
Well, I'm still breathing. Good evening, viewers, wherever you are on this rock. Looking forward to this one.
Absolutely, and we better not waste too much time. They have kicked off. It is the Bull Mel Cumming and the Big Rig Ben Robb in the first of our semi-finals this evening, kicking off with a ton apiece, and set to be a brilliant match between these two. Seen a lot of both of them on Dartstream Live. Been a while since we would have seen this matchup in person. In obviously the Big Rig being from New Zealand, playing in the New Zealand comps. Mel being at the top of the Aussie circuits as well.
Yeah, look, whoever wins this one, they will be the first player to make their second ADC final. The consistency of these guys, particularly Ben Robb backing up from yesterday, having made the final. It's amazing. Where they get the stamina from is just ridiculous.
120 it is there for Mel there, 60 triple one and picking up 57. The Rig 176 picks up 59. So 16 for double top for the Bull. Just under, down to double 10.
It's unlike Mel, he's been pretty deadly on the tops all afternoon.
So 117.20 doesn't take the 57, so won't finish here. Leaves 60 though, double 10 for Mel.
Yeah, good marker.
Oh, wow. And that's very wide.
That
was double
slipped.
5. Oh.
inside again. So Big Rig not expecting to come back, but a shot for 60.
That's nice and high.
Oh, look
Bang.
at that. That's a leg that Big Rig probably shouldn't have won, but deservedly, he hung in there. He's got it. Now it's Mal to chase back.
Absolutely. And look, Rig had to work that hard just to hold his straight.
Well, that was the pressure that Mal has put. Its scoring today has been phenomenal. It's to coin a Dutchman's phrase, phenomenal. That's how he's been all day. He's been hitting the big scores, but he's also been taking out the big checks. That time it just deserted him slightly, but it was only the first leg.
Just trying to fix up the colour of the players. Obviously, 6 p.m. now in Perth. Sunset, changing the colours around a little bit. Working to fix it up as we go.
Yeah, Rig not working his way down into triple that time.
We muted.
Been very frustrating to get all the way over there, but obviously it's not geared up for Oceanic players when they get over to the UK when it comes to the Worlds or the Q School, because they're underdone. They've not had the matches leading up to them. So if they get knocked out fairly early in the Worlds, particularly, then the wait until the new year for the Q School, very, very difficult. But massive respect and big ups to anybody that gets to that opportunity, that takes the chance and gives it a go.
Absolutely. Double 16 doesn't go for Mel Cumming. 133 for the Big Rig.
This would be a heck of a checkout. It's not going to happen. Yeah, 59, probably not enough. Mal on 32. You expect him to clear this. And he has. Can give you a little bit. We can give you a little bit of breaking news, not connected to this match particularly, but Bo Anderson is the latest recruitment to join Team Rebel. A beaming Ian Dargan, head of Team Rebel, is looking fairly smug wandering around this room today. But congratulations, good match up there. 180.
Costly mistake there for the Rig, not hitting the big 20 to leave the big fish. Mal not going to take it out here, but
he's coming back.
Absolutely. 40 on the board. Picks up a triple 5, it looks like. No, triple 20 it was, just in that corner. Leave 70. Rig needs something big here.
Needs to put the pressure on.
There's a treble.
85, not enough, you wouldn't have thought. So both of them going hard, getting themselves into positions where they should be taking the leg out and probably losing it. But Rig will come back for 104. Yeah. Oh, he's just inside. So Mal really has to clean up double 8. And he does first dart. 16 dart leg. Not too bad at this stage. If they grow into the match. 2-1 to Mal. And he's got the throw. Break a throw there for Mal. Can Ben bake back? But a great start there. 135. Mal Cumming. Rig straight in. I should stop calling him Rig and start calling him Ben, really, but I can't help myself. I get excited.
The players' names, the last names, the nicknames, they all become interchangeable when you're in the commentary box, or even when you're...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Or even when you get into my age and you can't remember things. Anything that comes to mind, that'll do. That's what you're being called. Isn't that right, CT? No, he's not buying into that one, is he? Clock Tower, Big Ben.
Working on bigger and better things, mate.
Don't get any bigger. I feel short enough now. It's a bit of a scrappy leg, this one. Saying that, 9 darts, they're both in the 170s. But it just looks scrappy. The darts don't look like they're going where they want them to go, even though they're hitting scores. It's bizarre.
Yeah. You get some matches that, you throw on 80 averages and just the pace and the pressure it's going on just feels like elite quality. And sometimes, you're playing, over 90s and it feels rubbish,
79 scored, 70 left for Mal, I believe. Has he slipped into the one there?
Surely not. One, I think. So 82 leaves 67. 152 not going to go here for the Rig. 67 for Mal. Single 17. Goes the 18 down for 32. Oh,
just outside.
Not going to get it.
And Rob coming back, 52. Can he clean it up? Level up? Oh, sloppy
That's
first
a
start.
119 and over to the 32. Doesn't go either.
Very tense, isn't it? They look looking a bit nervous with this doubling. Inside, double 8. Outside. I think it's inside again. Leave double 4. Ben Rob coming back, cleaning up. 32, double 16. Level it up.
He's gone very far inside. Out for double 8.
And again.
Get it, double 4. Oh,
pegs it on the last. 21 dart leg. Not the best, but a win's a win when it comes to the legs. But it's better give a big shout out to Ben's mum, Lindley, over there in New Zealand. I know she'll be watching tonight along with Dad, and obviously all the Ben Rob family. So hope you're all well, enjoying the game, not getting too excited. Keep calm. It's not over yet. Yeah, been looking a little more composed with that throw, but still only hitting 60. But a ton 40 in front. Back comes Mal. 121, I believe. No. 21. No, it couldn't have been. I was right.
I'm going to be honest.
Someone's messed me about.
I was distracted, thinking of other things, working on other things, but...
Could somebody tell the nurse I'm out of bed again? Needs a triple.
Stray been wandering the halls of the Belmont Sports and Rec Club this weekend.
Yeah, I can't find my way out. This is again neither player's going to be pleased with the darts they're throwing at the moment. They're just not hitting the target they're aiming for. Is that 53? Yes, it was. Mel jumps on it with the last out, 97. Oh, here we go. Oh dear, Ben. 80 scored, 50 left. Tops for Mal. Just above. Ben comes back for 50. Will he go 18.32? Will he go 10 tops? 10 tops. And there we go. Good pick up there. Regains the lead, 3-2. Best of 11, of course, first to 6. Yeah, good last start from Mel, but you get a feeling that may not be enough. Yeah, good darts. Mel's starting to find his range. Straight ton. That was sloppy from Ben Robb. Needed to pounce and he didn't. Hands it back in Mel's favour. Mel not really taking the advantage either. It's been a long day. We're not making excuses. The heat has been quite oppressive at times. 2 long days, lots of travel in between, or to get here. Ben uncharacteristically slipping over into the single 5. Not like him at all. Mel's done the same, but at least he hit the trip. I think he's gone into 777 there. No, must have been a 57. Yeah, Ben looks defeated in this leg. Switching up for the 36. Leveling up. 3 apiece. Nip and tuck. Everything going well, as it would seem at the moment at 3-all. It's going with the throw. It hasn't, of course. There has been breaks of throw. Yeah, good last start from Mal. Yeah, good switch from Ben Robb. 134. Mal needs to come back strongly. 100. Not really enough, you wouldn't have thought. But the pressure is on these guys. So Ben Robb will come back. Shot out for 167. 54 the last dart for Mal. A help, but still no shot out for him. So Ben's got at least 6 from here. 97, 70 left. Awkward. Shuffling across the crease. Rocky, I suppose I should say. Yeah, 18, 20, 32. And it looks like he may have pinged it. He did. 4-3. Can Mal find the resolve he showed in Geelong in winning his title down there? Fresh from his exploits overseas in the UK, Q School, the Worlds. Ben, of course, representing New Zealand at the World's first game up. First match of 2022-23 World Darts Championships at the Ali Pali. Fortunate loser. With the thrower, certainly taking command of this leg. 121 left. Ben back on 358. Less these.
140.
Not putting the pressure on too much yet. Ball for ball. A long way out, but a fortunate 18. Leave himself 32. After 12. Ben can only try and put pressure on. He can't fire out. .32 to level up. Is it inside again? And nearly into double 11. But he has pegged it with the last start in hand. 4 apiece. Ben Robb throwing. Is that a good 10-40 start? It is. That's putting pressure on Mal from the outset. Can only reply with 60, so Ben really needs to turn the screw here. Needs to find a big treble. I think he's missed a trick. Looks like 28. Let's give Mal a chance to get back into this leg.
97.
Yeah, good pick up last start. Back in contention. And again, not the best visit from Ben. Door is open. And it's getting opened wider. Yeah, Ben not happy with that throw at all. He saw his head drop. 164 for Mal. Not going to go.
100.
But a ton. Ben can't shoot out. He can't score 235 no matter how good he is. And he is very good. And again, he hasn't left himself a shot out, even if he gets the opportunity to come back. Mal 32. And he has pegged it. So Mal breaks Ben Robb's throw. We'll have this throw for the match. Can he take it out 6-4? Long way off. Wayward second dart for a triple 19. Almost hitting double. Yeah, good reply from Ben Robb. Needs to pounce though. What can Mal do? Yeah. Not enough, you don't think? Oh, that's poor from Ben. 27. That's poor. He will not be happy with that. Mal to pounce. Only 60.
Oh, the rig is in and in and in.
Good darts. Good darts from Ben Robb. First 180 of the match. Ben has to win this one to take it to a sudden death decider, a best of one match. Oh, they're the sort you want, aren't they?
Absolutely. Well, I suppose for us, it's the ones we want. We want to see a big game like this go down to the wire. For the players, it's probably not what they want. They'd rather walk away.
6-0.
Yeah, 6-0, quite the convincing win, but we are certainly not complaining over
Oh, the
here.
rig's in.
Quality darts these boys are.
60, 14, 32 is just wide, bit high. 94 now, Mel Cumming for the win. Which way does he go? Bullseye?
54.
No, he goes 54 for tops.
Single 18, triple 20, double 8.
Boom.
Bang!
There
it
you
is.
go. What a checkout under pressure.
Game, shot,
and
the match.
That is such a good
That
dart.
ball, Mel Cumming is the first player to make a second ADC Oceania Tour final.
After
On
his
the
win in
50
Geelong.
event, yes.
Yep. And there's a possibility we'll have a second one as well in the next
Absolutely.
semi-final.
Refresh my memory. Who's the second semi-final, Rocky?
2 players. One would be the Guru,
Yes, Raymond Smith.
and I'm getting old.
Me too. Look, we'll be back in a moment with the second semi-final to decide who plays the Bull Mel Cumming in tonight's final. So we'll take a very quick break. Be back with you very shortly. Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match. Mel Cumming.
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania. Our mining electrical solutions. Win more darts. The Motor Super Series. And Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online. Bailey Carpentry Services. Lynx Property Group. And Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match. Mel Cumming.
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania. Our mining electrical solutions. Win more darts. The Motor Super Series. And Darts WA. Brought to you by by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
And welcome back to the second of the semi-finals for the ADC event number 5. It is, of course, between Ray Smith and a disservice that we did to Jeremy Fagg, for not remembering that he'd made the semi-final as well. But this is the second semi-final, which is coming up very shortly. They're throwing for bull now. Oh, no, they're still practicing. They're still on the warm-up. But they will be going for bull very, very shortly.
And just as I enter back into the comms box,
Yeah, you're on.
Forget to turn my microphone on as I come back into the comms box.
It's been a long day. You've been a busy boy.
Even when we're all in the same place, I still can't turn on my mic. But anyway, ready for a cracking final. Ray Smith has just shot for the ball. Don't know what he's hit, but we will flick over and watch as the boys see who will throw first.
And it's Guru, so obviously he won the ball.
There you go.
See, I'm not as silly as I look sometimes. Very occasionally. But starting with 60s. But expect some fireworks to appear during this match. Two players, they're just way too good not to have the fireworks. It was Guru Smith playing for his first ADC final. Jeremy Fagg looking to make it his second. And of course, if Jeremy gets in, then we will not only have two players that have made their second final, we'll have the first double winner.
Yes.
Oh, these stats are fantastic, aren't they?
But the fact that we are, we've been talking about having 8 different finalists in 4 different events, and Ray Smith isn't one of those finalists, tells you the quality of field.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. The depth quality of those that have turned up for these tournaments has been completely and utterly outstanding. You could maybe throw a couple of names in there, but it has been truly the best of Australian dart players, men and women. The girls have been they've been turning up and giving it a go, and that's great to see, because that will improve the women's side of the format as well.
Absolutely.
If you don't play people that are better than you, you don't improve. You stagnate. Just a final trip.
110.
Oh, and a lovely pickup. 137. Needed it. Put some pressure on Ray Smith. That's the thing with Guru. Always steady with his throw. Never looks flustered. The only time you can tell when he's a little bit annoyed with himself, one of his little fingers twitches. And that's all you're going to see. Nothing else. It's very rare you see any theatrics from him.
Wow. There you go.
104. Can he do it? Not now. 98.
96.
As well.
Double four.
Just checking, see if he's still awake.
88 for Jezza.
Oh, straight in.
Very low.
No, it wasn't. I thought he'd gone in, but Guru has. So Ray does hold throw. Jezza to kick off the second leg. Low, blocking the 20, having to move across the hockey. High.
100.
Finding it with the third dart. Straight tongue. Steady. Ray.
57.
Really, any player that wants to see a beautiful throwing action, you can look at either of these two players, but Ray Smith in particular, beautiful, smooth, follow through, arm extension. It's just a thing of beauty. Just watch this throw. Look at that. And the repetition is just brilliant. There's no deviation from it. Yes, you can get a little bit more thrust into a throw. That's just natural. But throw itself, beautiful. Beautiful arm action. Look again.
59.
I'm not really putting the pressure on. Good dance. Good dance. I thought Jezza would have gone Hollywood. Bull, bull, bull. No such luck. Playing the sensible game. Playing the averages. It's just a little high.
120.
Another shot. Jeremy's got to take this out. I think he's been fortuitous in slipping into the 17. There's the 25. Play for tops. Bang. 2-0. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. Smith looking very, very steady at the moment. That's what you get with him. You don't, as I said, you don't get the theatrics. You don't get the fireworks and the noises and the shouting and the yelling that some players will give. He just gently plays. He just carries on. Beautiful throw. Jezza's just looking a little bit jerky with his throw in a minute. Nothing extreme, but he is dragging a dart down each visit. Best visit from Ray. Could Jezza pounce? And it looks like he can. Drag the second one. Drag the third one. He's just pulling them down. And for those with mucky minds, no, that is not a euphemism. Again, just 58 from Ray. looking a little tired. Jazz are unable to bounce on it. Not a big enough score, you'd have to say. But right back on 290. Shuffles across the hockey. Just 60. Needs some big trouble here, does Fagg. Not finding it. Does that open the door for Ray Smith to put pressure on? He's pulled it low. I think it slipped over into the ones. No, it did actually go into the triple 20, so a ton. So put a little bit of pressure on Jeremy Fagg here. Oh, great darts. Great darts.
A red hot crack at the 160 out there for Jeremy Fagg. Unfortunately, doesn't go. Ray Smith 130 to fix up. He's still on. Treble 20. He's got a side of there and a half, and he's in for bullseye. Oh, he's shanked at 25.
So both having an opportunity. Very low, dragged down again. Overcompensated. Outside. So Ray Smith will come back. 988, you would imagine. Way, I got one right for a change. Oh, way inside. Over for double 4.
21.
There you go. I think that is in. No, leaves double 2.
Outside. Must be inside. Double 5 outside. Good marker. Can he bounce off it? Oh, he bounced off it, but it didn't go in. On the wire. Ray Smith. Double 2. 3-0 lead. Inside. Madhouse. Outside. And that looks in.
Just inside to me. So Jeremy Fagg, double 5.
But it wasn't.
Boom.
He's pulled one back. He was let off the hook a wee bit there, but he shouldn't have found himself in that position. Big Fagg to lead off, try and level it up and bring it back to the walk.
91.
Yeah, good pick up last start, triple 17. Mr. Unflappable, beautifully centered, just under.
131.
And who picks up triple 17 with his last start? 131, great arrows, great reply from Ray Smith. Again, dragging low. 41. Yeah, so that's handing Ray Smith the opportunity here, and he's leaping on it. He has pounced on it. Mr. Unflappable. Beautiful darts at the hockey again. Steals the march on Jeremy Fagg in this leg.
59.
Just unable to make any impression on that. Only scored 59. Hello.
100.
Hello. So 131, 140, 140. Yeah, pretty average darts, really. We won't mention top tickling tungsten. Mr. Unflappable, 90 to boot. 54.36. He set it up. He set it up. He knows he's coming back. Sensible darts. What can Jessa do?
60.
Well, not enough. Didn't hit the trip. Dragged down again. just outside double 10.
Game shot and the fourth.
And I think it's in. I think it is.
Well, it's in all right. It is 3-1. Ray Smith over Jeremy Fagg.
How unflappable is Ray Smith? As Jeremy Fagg, can he answer the way that Ray Smith, the guru, is playing? They do know each other extremely well, on and off the hockey. Just a cool, calm and collected. Did a game with Ray Smith on the Gold Coast, I think it was, on the Pro Tour back in around about 2018. And the only thing with his throw, you might as well have just put it on loop, apart from one time when his little finger twitched on a throw. That is how methodical his throw is. It is beautiful to watch. Just looking a little flustered.
100.
Well, he's 3-1 down. And Guru is in. He's looking dangerous. He's starting to look focused. I think maybe they turned the aircon off. Turn the aircon on, I should say, and he's over his heat stroke, and he's looking more composed than he looked this morning. I can tell you that. He didn't look well at all this morning.
No, he didn't.
So 82 to rip now.
He go the safe route. 17 tops. Oh, he's dipped
All right,
it
he's set up.
underneath again. Jezza needs to find the lipstick. And doesn't. Putting no pressure on Smith throw.
Double 10 for the Guru.
Works his way in beautifully. One wide of the mark. Second one straight in. Sweet as a nut. Jezza 4-1 down. On throw.
Tough ask.
Big ask against Ray Smith. In a race to 6. It just looks like he's just about run out of steam. There's no doubt in his class and his ability. He's just starting to flag a wee bit. And in saying that, he makes a complete mockery of a commentator. There's a surprise. Commentator's curse, it's called.
It's really the reverse commentator's curse, isn't it? Like,
100.
he's probably rather you bagged him out and he threw well than the other way around. Oh, he's in now. All of a sudden, you've totally turned his game around, Brocky.
I'm a genius. There's no two ways about it, let's be honest. But he's not allowed to have earphones. He can't be listening to us. It must be ESP. I'm channeling. Just can't afford any more mistakes in this match. If it goes 5-1 or even 5-2, then he's really starting to push Soup uphill. There's Ray Smith. When he's got his foot on your throat, he doesn't ease up. He just presses a little harder. Metaphorically speaking, I don't mean he actually puts his foot on your throat, just in case anybody thinks there's a bit of sadomasochism going on out there.
There's the 60. There's the triple 12 for double A.
Oh, look at that!
Ray Smith
What can you
streaks
say?
away to a 5-1 lead over Jeremy Fagg.
It would be very, very difficult to see Jeremy come back from here. As good a player as he is, it's a very tall order to knock off five straight legs against Ray Smith.
Well, you know, if you follow Australian darts, you would have seen Ray Smith fight his way through 4 rounds of the World Darts Championships. Great performance there last year from Ray. Father and son duo going over.
No mud punters in this tournament, and certainly not in the 4 semi-finalists that we've got or had.
59, absolutely. 272 here for the Guru.
I mean, how daunting must it be? You're 5-1 down against against Ray Smith, and Smith has the next walk. You've got to break him to stay in the match.
Yeah. Solid ton there, puts him on 172, and Jeremy, so much to do. And he's chipping away at it, but you feel that's still not enough.
It was a good effort. It was a good effort to try and put pressure on.
Absolutely.
But is it too little, too late?
Yeah. You'd have to think so. And a ton there from Raymond. That's up 72.
The greatest of respect to Jeremy Fagg. Ray Smith is looking quite unplayable in this match. The only way you'd be able to beat him is with a big stick.
There's the 48 for double 12 for the match.
Boom. There you go. Easy as that. 6-1 went. You would not have picked a 6-1 scoreline going into this match. End of story. That was a brilliant performance.
Not at all. Look, the Guru now into his first ADC final, and going to be a big final against Mal Cumming. Keen for that one, and we'll be back very, very soon with that. But for now, we're going to take a short break and see you for the final. Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amateur dart. Ladies and gentlemen, the amateur darts circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Mal Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the amateur darts circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the amateur darts circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering.
right, let's go for an intro. Are we live? Alrighty, here we are, ready for the final. It is Mel Cumming versus Ray Smith. Let's get right into it with my special guests, Justin Jizzy Miles and Mitchie Beswick, here ready to commentate a cracker of a final. We have Mel Cumming, the first player to be in a second final in the ADC Oceania Tour so far, and Ray Smith, a man who I said it's a surprise he'd not made one yet. The quality of darts he's been playing over the past couple of years. But welcome, Jizzy and Mitch.
Thanks for having us, Declan.
Thanks, mate.
Mitch, first time in commentary. Jizzy, we've heard speaking a lot. Sometimes more than we'd like to hear. But,
well, I like to be heard.
But pleasure to have you guys along.
Thanks, mate. This match should be an absolute belter. Two of the most formed players in the room playing each other in the final. I think I'm going to pick Ray Smith for this. I just think he has more firepower than Mel. But we'll wait and see.
I have to disagree. I'm going to go with Mel on this one.
Fair enough. Well, Raymond had that massive streak, obviously, going over to the World Championships last year, the PDC World Championships, and having that massive run into the top 16, then coming home and, by my count, not losing a match for a couple of months on Aussie soil, at least not any that really mattered a lot in the big tournaments. And then he pretty much had that target on his back, and players were bringing their A game against him.
75 after 12 and 24 14 nut leg.
14 nut leg. Bang!
That is an amazing leg to kick off the final. 1-0 to Ray.
And I suppose just proving what I'm saying about having that target on his back and being the informed player.
He is definitely the informed player at the comp of Australia. Well, to be honest with you, he's one of the best players in Australia going right now.
Well, I would actually argue. So I mean, like, he was informed back a couple of months ago, but I say lately, he in the later part of the year anyway, he dropped off just a little bit. He had that performance.
Players have patches where they, not playing at their best. So, at the same time, his class is permanent. Like, he's obviously one of the best players to go around Australia.
For sure.
Even Mel's one of the best players going around Australia too. Like, they're just like leaping above a lot of players. That's a nice 180 from Ray. 181 after 6. That's pretty tidy. That's what you want.
Playing pretty good, isn't he?
He's playing really solid. I mean, even Mel. Look, Mel's on 204 after 9. 256 after 9. Oh, okay. I thought you had more than that.
Yeah.
And another interesting point, I suppose, we glossed over is that both of these two were the Aussie World Championship representatives for the year just gone. Both heading over to England, and both unfortunately going out in the first round.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate the boys, they just didn't perform to the best of their abilities at the time. But, Raymond Smith 12 months ago was in the last 16 of the world. So, everybody has a lull patch, but, he just had it at the wrong time. But at the same time, he's still class enough to play really good when he needs to play really good.
And look, Raymond, obviously, to his standards, could have played better, but in the overall standard of that first round, he didn't have a bad match at all. He just ran into a red-hot Harold Sedlacek.
Yes, 100%.
And I believe that was probably one of the performances in the first round from Carol.
It really was. 13 dart leg, back up his last leg. That's just amazing darts from Raymond Smith here. 2-0 lead. And he has the walk in this leg, so, really good. A steady ton to start the leg.
But yeah, both of them definitely didn't have an easy game first round in the World Championships.
Mel played Alan Suter, and Alan Suter is just one of those players that you just can't rest on. Remember him playing in the 2013 World Cup where me and your dad played, Declan?
Yeah.
He was there for that one, and from there, Alan Suter is just one of those players that you just can't rest on. He's just an all-round good player.
Definitely.
Nice steady ton from Mel.
Do you feel like Mel has to win this leg, or
No, it's not. It's
Just,
an early leg. It's only 3 legs. It's only second leg.
it is, but against a player like Raymond Smith, do you think you might need to get that leg on the board just to?
Yeah, well, it's more of a nerve settler. If Mel can get this leg, it's a very good settler for him.
Yeah. Otherwise, you could easily be what 3-0 down, and then
100. Nice.
Then possibly 4-0.
Another
So
ton. So if 161 after 9, which is where you want to be in the tons after 9 darts to be competitive in this league here.
I've got to dismiss myself for a minute. I'll leave the commentary in the very capable hands of Jizzy and Mitch. I'll be back very soon.
So 161 now, Mel Cumming. Doesn't hit the treble 20 first time of asking. All right, fixes it up, and he can leave this pretty here.
Left 86, so he can set it up here.
Probably going to go 18s, is he, Jizzy? No, he hits a skinny one. That's not what he wanted.
That's okay. That's okay.
Was he going 18s or 20s?
60 at least.
we'll say he went for the triple 20.
I'm sure he went for the 80, but it's okay.
Oh, Race picks up the 57.
77. Leaves 64.
Triple.
Which leaves 48 after 15 darts.
You'd say this has to go because I don't think
Ray's
going to miss.
This will have to go.
Yeah, I don't think Ray's going to miss.
Inside.
15, 20 bull.
And
bullseye. Oh, unlucky. No, it's not. Unlucky.
Very close.
For 3 zip, and it is going to be hard for Mel to come back from here if Ray pings this, and can't see him missing. Boom!
Raymond Smith.
Playing too good to miss that, isn't he?
You can't give him any chances. He's just too good of a player to give any shot to.
And if you've just tuned in, Dartstream Live, I am in commentary with Mitchell Beswick, Justin Miles, and there's something has happened off camera there. I'm not sure what.
I think they put in the wrong score. I think Darts put in the wrong score.
You're gonna say he definitely pegged it.
he definitely nailed it because he wouldn't have walked otherwise.
I'm pretty sure he only threw 2 darts.
It should be 3-0, definitely with the Raymond Smith with the win. Oh
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get that back very soon.
Getting it sorted.
Yeah.
And
you just have to click on it, don't you?
What's that?
And
17.
just going to cross over, ladies and gents. Check this out. These two blokes huddled over, checking out what's going on. As Declan Bailey comes back in to sort stuff out. Justin Miles, Mitchell Beswick, Declan Bailey, and officiating proceedings over there is none other than Ian Dargan with microphone in hand. Looks at his watch. Come on, what's taking you, fellas? Let's get it on, he says.
Poor Darks, look at him, red faced.
Even though it was Dargan's mistake, he's checking the watch. He's got the hide too. Hurry the winner.
Fix it, Declan. Sorry, we got the commentaries, mate. We're fine.
Anyway,
Doug's like, what am I doing?
So Declan's just disappeared to going. Oh, we saw him. I just saw him flick over on the screen.
He's going to fix it. He's going to fix the scoreboard. Declan's going to fix the scoreboard.
Poor Doug.
I'll tell you what, Declan Bailey.
Like, what have I done wrong?
Declan Bailey's been Mr. Fix-It this weekend. He's been doing a little bit of everything. And tell you the truth, I was talking to Declan before. I was like, I can't think of a single person involved in running this competition whose job Declan couldn't do better than what they do. Big call.
We're back.
Mel's away.
No, Declan's done an amazing job this whole weekend, fixing everything, letting everything run smoothly.
Just don't tell him that.
He's a credit to Dartstream Live and the team.
Handy dart player. Came around Thursday night with his dad and beat me and the bull James Bailey. Towed us up. Bit of everything from Mel.
Talk about that, Declan.
Look, the old boy was very tired. He'd driven.
No excuses, mate.
He doesn't need to come and make the excuses because I'll sit here and defend him and make the excuses. A game at home a couple of weeks back, and it was his first game after his injury to his ankle. Hadn't really practiced much, and I think I beat him 11 legs to 10 with about 75, 76 average each. I had 2 180s and a 158.
Hey, old boy, you got beat by the.
He'll be sitting back in the hotel room watching, thinking, "Oh, that little bugger."
Yeah, he's talking about me on stream, isn't he? Nice little ton from here from Raymond Smith. Was that a ton? Yeah, it was a ton. Nice little ton. This leg is pretty well balanced at the moment.
Mel with a big shot here.
Mel needs a 140 here. 137.
Oh,
great switch by Mel Cumming. At least 150 after 12. That is beautiful darts. Here comes Ray back with a triple 20. Oh, bounce out at the wrong time. Oh, is that a 120? Looks like a 120.
Looks like it.
Good shot.
50, 140 it is.
Yeah, 50, 150 plays 140.
Ooh.
No with the 5. He doesn't want that. 44. Ooh, 44.
That's not bad. Still,
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
106 is a good
but
peg.
Raymond, you expect to either peg it or set it up from here.
Yeah.
Raymond is a prolific 140 hitter. Not necessarily with a double 10 at the end of it, but he hits more 140s than anyone I've ever seen, I reckon.
Oh, 100%. He's definitely, his scoring capability is better than most players in the room. Here goes a triple 20. Oh, just above. He'll set it up now. Leave a ton. Now, Mel has to peg this. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
Definitely. If he goes 4-0 down, it's very hard to come back from there.
Oh, triple 20. Here we go. Here we go.
10, 36.
Oh,
it's just inside.
Underneath. Now, Raymond for a 16 dart leg. Oop, outside. Inside.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Here we go. Third dart. 30. Oh, no. Here we go.
That doesn't go chances. Mel coming.
Chances. Mel needs to take these chances out. Otherwise, he's not going to get many of them.
Ooh.
Oh, inside. Here we go. Double 4. Should be in. Should be easy. And it's in. There it is.
Definitely needed that one.
Good peg by Mel Cumming to bring it back to 3-1. Absolutely. Although that was a hold to throw. It was only a hold to throw. So he needs to break Raymond at least twice here to get back in the game.
Oh, Ray's looking fierce.
Oh, nice little start. Was that 97 or 83?
83, I think.
83.
Yeah, 83.
And just a quick look over the stats. Mel Cumming sitting on 78.9. Ray Smith 95.9. And Ray Smith just a touch
Raymond's
under
just
that.
playing at that level. Raymond's been playing at that level for a while, whereas 90 average is just the norm for him. 60. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, he's all over it, isn't he?
He's all around it. He's all around it. He's not getting the dart to go where it was to go. Just 2 underneath. 94. Good little pickup.
Yeah,
good little pickup by Raymond. Just 60. That's okay. He needs a little bit more than 60. Just
he needs to start finding it, doesn't he?
Needs to start finding that triple. Otherwise, he's going to get left behind by Raymond.
Definitely.
60.
Well, it's a great hit by Mel.
That is beautiful leave. Beautiful leave.
There's fight left in this game. Look, Mel has a real serious opportunity to break here.
100.
He's on a peg.
Mel will fight to the end. Mel will fight to the end. He won't ever give up.
5 doesn't help him a lot.
No, it doesn't. Oh, he's been watching Justin. I got lots of 5s. I got plenty of 5s.
So 104 for the Guru. We're going to go for the 18s route, if I know it. There's 54. The 54.
18 for 32.
Ooh.
Oh, just on the inside. Now, Mel needs to take advantage of this.
He has
to take advantage of this.
Take this
he
out.
really has to take it out. 18. Big on the Shanghai.
Ooh.
Inside. Oh, unlucky.
56.
Yeah. He's given Raymond a shot of this, so.
I don't see him missing.
Yeah, bang. 4-1. Raymond Smith. He's in the box seat now. He's proven. Mel needs to find another gear here to topple Ray's walk at least.
And I don't know if this fact has been lost on anyone, but this is Team Rebel versus Team Misfits. Ian Dargan versus Greg Walsh. As Dargs' boy smashes in a big one.
This one. So he's probably crying on the microphone right now. Can somebody get a shot of Dargan on microphone? He's probably crying.
Pretty sure Dargs would be like, not over till it's over.
Yeah, that's it. Nice
very
ton,
true.
ton 2-1. It's never over until the 6-legger's pegged. Mel has the ability to fight back, though. He does. He has the ability to get this man back on terms. But he's just got to start finding that triple a little bit more than what Raymond's finding. Ray looks in his zone. He looks really in his zone where he's just not even worried about what's going on. Nice little pick up by Mel. 97. It's a bit of a slip from the guru. 60. Yeah, straight set. 60 is a good shot, but Mel's in the box seat for this leg.
I'm gonna say Raymond's making it look easy, isn't he? But
Mel can just do his 59, that is 180.
Well, nice setup here for Raymond.
Raymond just has to get a nice ton 40 and he's back in the box seat again.
Ooh, just under.
That looks in.
Yep.
100. Looks like a ton. Steady ton. Keeps him in striking distance of Mel.
Big ton 48 for Mel will be
Mel needs to
really
set it
nice.
up from here. Here we go. Triple 20. Triple
Yeah,
20. Here we go. Set it up, Mel. Yeah, good shot. 140.
Massive 140 to leave tops there for Mel Cumming. Ray Smith on 183 can't peg it. So Mel Cumming with a serious chance to bring this back to 4-2.
90.
Is that a 65?
I think so.
It's a 90 on the board. He hits the bullseye last start. Tops now. Mel Cumming. He's inside first start for double 10. Bang! She's in the hole!
But that was just on his walk, so that was just a holder throw.
Definitely needs to break here.
He needs to break Ray, otherwise he is in some serious trouble.
And is Ray looking breakable?
No, I don't think so.
I think he's just too strong in his own throw, isn't he?
Ray's pretty steady. He knows what he's got to do from here. He's just got to hold. He's just got to hold through twice, and he's home.
60.
See, Mel needed 100 there to jump on the 60.
$96.
It's a 96. Nice little pickup from Raymond. Mel needs a big score.
Good first start.
Triple 20. Here we go. 180. Let's go. Fill it up. There it is. There's the 180 that he needed. That's a nice little come down. 96. 96. Another 96.
Good switching.
Good
So
switch.
Mel has set himself up for the break here. Needs the treble. Hits.
Here we go. Another one.
Oh, doesn't quite hit again. He is all over that treble 20 bed like it is a hot tamale.
It's a ton. 161. Oh, here goes
Ray
Raymond.
Smith to the Yoki. Bang, bang. He's in and he's in.
And
And he's in again.
bang. Here's another one. 180. Now he's put all the pressure back on Mel.
60.
He set it up all right. Is that a ton? Or 60?
I think it was a ton.
That's like a ton.
Yeah.
No, I think it was only 16.
Wow.
Raymond for a 69 peg. 18 for 32.
Yep.
37.
Oh, on the outside.
Okay, he's just
Mel has his
outside.
chance here.
51. Oregon is just going to go 61 tops. Oh, he's going to go. No, he's going to go 5.
Triple 20, double 18.
He's still on. He's
Triple
on.
18, there it is.
Oh, touches the wire, leaves Ray Smith. A red hot crack at 32. 3 darts at it.
Shot. He just doesn't want to give Ray Smith
Focus.
shots at
The
32.
focus. Look. Look at those
He
eyes.
loves them.
Boom.
There it is. Bang. 5-2 Raymond's.
What a cracking final. Event 5.
They got to be averaging than 90.
ADC Oceania. So Ray Smith is currently sitting on 90.4 average. Mel Cumming 81.6.
See, Mel's a little bit off in this game. He's not playing to what he has been all day. So just a little bit down on form, but yeah, pressure does that to players.
You'd think the Guru doesn't feel the pressure, eh?
Guru doesn't look like he feels anything.
So calm and just collected.
Just plays the dart game, plays the game on his merits, and just looks like he's just having fun out there.
Yeah. So locked in.
Look at that, 51 pick up.
$100.
Yeah, there it is, Mel. 1-2-1. Great shot, Mel.
$100.
Ton. Nice steady ton by Raymond. Keeps him in the lead. Mel needs to start hitting this triple a little bit more.
99.
It's a 99.
Yep.
It's all right. 238. Plays 310. Now Ray's probably trying to hit a 140 here to leave the 170. He's blocked the triple by look at
Staying
that.
up there though.
Well, he has to stay.
He doesn't
He
move very
knew
often.
that was going to happen too.
It's an 80.
That's the kind of shot where you have to stay at the 20s.
Yeah.
You have to just move over and just suck it up because there's no other way to leave a finish on those two darts.
And the triple 20. Here we
There
go.
you go.
Here comes the ton 80.
140.
I miscalled that. 140. 98 after 12. That is amazing darts.
But Ray, big shot here to set it up.
He's just looking to stay straight with this one because you just want to stay straight.
So it hasn't picked up the treble. Mel Cumming 98. It's a two data. 60-38. 78 now. Go 54 probably. Does have a crack. 20 leaves tops. And he'll be happy with that. But Ray Smith's got the big fish left. This will be spectacular for the win in the final. Event number 5. It's in. He is on. Oh, drops low. Has a crack at bullseye anyway. Doesn't matter. Good leave.
Right. That was.
Now has to take this out.
He has to know this.
Boom.
There it is.
Up to 5 through, but that was on shot. That was on walk though. Like I said, Mel needs to break him twice to get back in this game.
Well,
Raymond's
to be fair, he is in the game. He's 3-5 down. Ray's on throw.
Yes.
A break here all of a sudden.
The game's not over until somebody pegs 6 legs.
Well,
So,
you say he needs 2 breaks, Justin Miles. If he has one break, then he walks back on throw to level it up at 5-all. At 5-all, Ray has the throw. I know he has to break him in the last leg, but there's a game on your hands once you've gotten to that stage, and that's what Mel will be thinking. Just get this one.
I think Ray's gone ton 40.
Yeah, he's playing too good.
Mel's gone 60 and 100, which is not enough. Not enough to keep the pressure on Ray.
Definitely not. This man doesn't feel pressure.
This man doesn't know what pressure is.
Yeah,
Oh my
pressure's
God.
for tires for this man. He's just playing too good,
Look
isn't
at
he?
that. 97?
Yep,
57?
97.
97 leaves 164. Or 341. Mel needs at least a ton 40.
Well, he needed the max to leave the finish.
Yeah, but he's not going to do it. Yeah,
55.
Yeah, I think Mal knows as well.
Or at least, Raymond's got at least 6 stars from here. He's hit a 1.
Skinny one.
121.
That's a 1-2-1 or an 81?
I'm not sure. I think it's
That's a 1-2-1.
1-2-1.
Well,
And I love the
you'd
way.
think
You'd back
it'd be
him
over.
from here to
Yeah.
go 14 dart legs to win the match. Mel's just not putting anything on him.
And you can see the disappointment in Mel's
11,
face.
it'd be 11:32 for Raymond.
Yeah.
11:32 for the match.
Shot.
Bang.
Bang.
Game over.
And the man.
Raymond Smith.
Such a good
Didn't put enough pressure on Ray.
Well, there you go. Raymond Smith is ADC Oceania event number 5 champion. We're still at 5 events, 5 different winners, but 9 different finalists instead of the 10. We've still got most of that stat hanging on.
Yeah.
But look, Ray Smith, a worthy addition to the list of winners on the ADC tour.
100%.
So look, thank you, Mitch and Jizzy, for jumping in the comms box for that match. But I'm going to go and get those two boys to come in for an interview.
100%.
And I'll be back very, very soon for that one.
Thanks
Cheers,
for having
guys.
us, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks,
cheers.
guys.
We're off stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, win more darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit, Oceania, and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Plastered Rendering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour. And we're live.
All right, here we are back in the comms room. I have two of the biggest influences in the ADC Oceania. We have Ian Dargan and Greg Walsh. They, they do the bulk of the organising. They are the heads of the organisation. Spoke to Dargan a little bit earlier about, how his vision for ADC is moving forward and how happy we are with the success of this weekend's event. So, Greg, tell us a bit about how you found it, mate.
Oh, I think the player attendance is the biggest thing. Players are showing up and enjoying it, and yeah, all we can do is try and give them the best opportunities to come and have a game with good prize money and enjoy themselves, really.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, and we were saying yesterday about 4 events, 4 winners and 8 finalists. Today makes 5 events, 5 winners, but 9 finalists. Mal being the first person to make a second final, but Raymond becoming the 5th winner. And look, that list of winners: Reece Mathewson, Jeremy Fagg, Mal Cumming, Robbie King, and now Raymond Smith as well. Quality list of players, some of the best to play darts in Australia in the past couple of years, and very much looking forward to see what else comes from the ADC, tomorrow and the Pine Rivers weekend. Thoughts heading into tomorrow, guys?
Yeah, it was only a matter of time till Ray added his name to the list. We expect that he's quality. He's been ruling the traps around Australia for the last few years, and an icon for us all. And Mal, he's been doing it for the last 3 or 4 years as well. So a quality final between 2 quality human beings, and that was fantastic. It really was.
Absolutely. And look, we've got the 2 guys here, Mal and Raymond. So before we get them in, final thoughts from you 2 guys. Any, shout outs, thank yous, because Greg, you aren't going to be here tomorrow to jump back in.
No, mainly just all the people involved. There's a lot of other people in the background. Of course, you guys, you've done Bowl. DWA, obviously, Pletty's done so much. Windmill, ADC overseas. Yeah, everyone's sort of working in together. We've just trialled Darts Atlas, and yeah, it's all going well. I think it's all coming together. It's only at the start.
Awesome. Well, look,
I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to say it's been super successful, but I want to send a special mention to Eskimo back in Victoria, who's been, pardon the pun, but the guru in Victoria, who's run the show from 3,000 k's away. It's magnificent.
Yeah.
Cheers,
absolutely.
Eskimo. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and I echo what they're saying. Thank you to everybody who's pitched in. It's been a great weekend so far. Still a big one to come tomorrow, but look, I'm going to have to get you two to jump out of the seats and let the winner and runner-up jump in to the seats. Thank you, boys. Speak to you again soon.
And while they come in, he thought he did get a thank you for the for Platy and the DWA staff, particularly Alison Audrey. What a magnificent job adapting to new technology and getting that all coming. We do have our finalists walking in, and look at this room full of superstars.
Absolutely, two of Australia's best start players, and they were barely able to work out where to sit between them, either side of me. But here we got to be out. Look, a cracking final. Ray, you stormed off, in the fashion that we know you can do very regularly. Mal, you started making a bit of a comeback, hit a couple of doubles when you needed to, but then missed a couple as well and let Raymond back in. And ultimately, Raymond, you were just there doing what you needed to do and walked away with the win. How'd you find the game?
Yeah, it was. I think the day in general was quite challenging.
Yeah.
I had a lot of players throwing some big numbers at me all day, and fortunately, I got a little bit of luck in the semi-final and final where both Mel and Jeremy hit a low patch when I sort of kicked on. So yeah, capitalised when I could, and I got out to a nice little lead and then just maintained it.
Yeah. And Mal, your thoughts on the match, mate?
Ray cheated. Did doubles. No, it's true. It's always a class act, man, Ray. Yeah, and not just Ray, the whole field that's here. Yeah, it's a quality field. Yeah, what do we have? 88 players today, and there's no easy games whatsoever. But the final, I love playing Ray. Yeah, he gives 100% every time. If you're not hitting the scores, hitting doubles, you're not winning.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
No,
absolutely. That was my game today. I missed scores, missed doubles. Ray hit them.
Yeah. Well, look, both of you very established players in the Australian and the global darting scene, I suppose you could say. You two were the two Australian representatives to the Ali Pali this year. Mal, your first time at the Worlds. We'll go with you first. How did you find the trip to England? Obviously, you played in Q School as well after the Worlds. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, the trip was great. The holiday was fantastic. Darts was a bit meh. But look, on the world stage, it's really awesome feeling.
Yep.
Got to play suits. I thought before game, I had him.
Yep.
I was good enough to beat him, but my game didn't come, and it wasn't there. I showed it in the third set, but unfortunately, it wasn't there. Q School was a different story. I overplayed that in my head. Thinking the guys are actually way much better than what they are, but to be honest, they're no better than us.
Yeah.
They throw 90, 80, 100 averages. We do that too.
Yeah.
The only downside is they do it day in, day out, where we get it once a month. But
And that's the very common theme that I hear a lot talking to people who've been to Q School is, you go over there to the UK, you're walking into a pub, there's every player there can bang in 100 average in their sleep. And they're playing each other every single week. Here in Australia, it's such a vast country, it's hard to get them tough matches week in, week out. And, is there a way around it? Online darts obviously helps, but nothing can match the feeling of having the other guy standing behind you, ready to smack in the next big score. So, all we can do is keep organising events like this and try and get the exposure back up. And, obviously coming out of COVID, now we're at a point where we're back to probably heading into where the Australians were before COVID, where, they're coming in and banging in 90 averages in finals of tournaments. And I think it's going to be a very big year or two, like this year, next year, for the Aussies heading over to the UK. But Raymond, how did you find the UK this year? Obviously, you had, the run to the top 16 in the Worlds last year, and I suppose there was a bit of expectation back here, but you didn't play bad by any means. But Carol
Massive run in the Worlds, Ray Smith. Yeah. Absolutely massive.
Yeah, it was one of those frustrating things. When I played the motors, I thought my ramp up was spot on, and then on the day I was flat. But Carl just wasn't missing anything, and on those days you just shake his hand, say too good, move on. It was frustrating. That was exactly the game that I wanted. I wanted to test my limits and see what I had, and unfortunately on the day I just didn't have anything. So try as I might, I had. Try to pull it out there in the third set, and it just wasn't there. So, but look, the expectation didn't bother me. It wasn't so much that. I mean, it's just on the day he was too good.
Yeah. And look, you did mention there the Modus Super Series, and look, this is what the ADC Oceania Tour is all culminating into at the end of the Pine Rivers event. We're going to be 2 spots for the Super Series. Obviously, we spoke to the Big Rig a little bit last week about his experience at the Super Series. But Raymond, you were in Ben Rob's group. He was the only player to get a win against you in that week, I believe.
Yeah, he got me twice. Adam got me once, but yeah, that Motor Super Series, that is next level. It is by far the best thing I've ever played in. When you talk about organization, timing, structure, you know exactly where you need to be at what time and all that sort of stuff. Everything is laid out. So I think if these guys get a chance to go over there and play it, they'll find out how good they are, because they'll be in perfect conditions. Absolutely perfect conditions. So and it's you can't sing their praises enough. It is just well run, well organized. Everything runs like clockwork.
And top prize money too, Ray. Sorry for interrupting there. Like, explain to us how that'll work. So for us over here, we've seen a bit of the. You can watch the Modus on Super Series on YouTube for free. And you get to see top players from all over the world competing, and it's almost sort of like a Premier League / round robin kind of comp. I saw you play Rig a couple of times. How does it all work? How does the comp work? How does the money work? And I know you took away 5,000 big pound. So tell us all about that bit of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So they play out of 3 groups. So I think it's 8 players per group. You play Monday to Wednesday. If you top the pool A, you automatically into the Saturday to play for the money event. If you don't make it, you come back, and then they add 2 or 3 people in, and then you play. They play off for Division B, and then add more people on the Friday as well, and they play for Division C, and then they come back on the Saturday and play, and it's phenomenal. I didn't get to see the Thursday Friday because I'd already. But no, it's a really good system, because you get a lot of players in there. You get a lot of players getting stage experience and all that sort of jazz, playing big pressure, playing on TV. I mean, the downside of it is that there's a lot of people that give you a bit of grief on social media if you win or lose or whatever you do. But
look, going back to that giving the grief on social media, it's a lot. These games are sanctioned. Well, they've got a big betting sponsor. That's where the money's coming from. That the punters that are really giving the big ones on social media are the ones that have lost a bet on you. I'm imagining, but you get to mix it with. So the players that are playing it, just from what I've seen, a lot of them are sort of in and out of the PDC depending on where they're at in their life. You know, you got the Richie Housens, James Richardson. There's massive top names in there, like just names that you remember from the old days of playing darts who started to come back, and I don't know where they've been, or I suppose there's all these competitions going over there that they can, they're just sort of doing the smaller comps and whatever, but all of a sudden the Modus, it looks like the biggest stage of them all on the TV, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's open to anyone that doesn't have a tour card. So, and as Declan said before, you've got guys in pubs averaging 30 for fun. Yeah, I remember playing a guy in one of the local hotels in Enfield, and he's dropped 100 average and didn't bat an eyelid. So you've got all of these guys that you don't really hear about, but they invite internationals as well, and you get, so I mean, from my perspective, like, we don't, here in Australia, we don't get enough stage games, we don't get enough televised games, we don't get enough preparation games where you've got to prepare to play. You just go through and you play your round robin, then your next level, and your next round, next round, next round. I mean, it's very, very different when you're given the time and says you're going to start at this time, and then you got to prepare for it. The whole thing gives so many players all that opportunity to play on stage, to prepare, to play, and you're playing for big money. It's not there's nothing to be sneezed at. And you're on TV, you're advertising your sponsors, you're making yourself more marketable. So it's,
yeah, 100%. And Mel being over there as well, well sponsored player, much loved as Aussie player. Tell us about your experience over there, Mel.
Yeah, no, my experience was good. It's an eye opener, that's for sure. As Ray say, everything is run by the clock. But you look at Q School, we had 400 people playing on a day, and they finished in 6 hours. There's from way to go that's done, and yet we have 80 players, and doesn't matter what event we play, it runs over a longer period.
Is that because the players are better, the games go quicker, or?
No, it's definitely structured.
It's structured. You got a time. If you're not there within the time, you're out. Simple as that. Yeah. No mucking around. They say 3 minutes, but they might give you 5 or 6. But yeah, if you're not there, you're done. Finish.
Yep. Yeah. So there's none of this running around.
The Winmore. Sorry, the first time I played Winmore, I picked up my players pack 2 days before the event started. I knew what board I was playing on at what time, and if I won, what board I was on next at what time. If I lost, what board I was chalking. All that sort of stuff. Like, it is just that structured. Like, it's almost micromanaged.
Yeah, just like clockwork. Yeah.
I know during COVID, and James Richardson was that Q School last year, and missed a game. Went up to grab a drink out of the hotel room and missed it. Yep, forfeited, I think. I'm pretty sure it was James Richardson in Q School last year. Just missed the call, didn't get there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Yeah. Look, gents.
Well, look, I was going to say, we've talked plenty about the opportunities around and the experiences of the past, but what's on the horizon for you this year, Mel?
Still up in the air a little bit. Obviously, I'm doing the ADC. I'd like to get a motor spot.
Yeah.
Follow in the big fella's footsteps. And go one better if I can, but the pressure's there. Still got the DBA there because we've got the World Series, the World Championship spot. So yeah, we're looking at that. Quite possibly going back to Q School at the end of the year, depending on how the year works out, and whether I'll come back after that or not. We're still deciding whether we're going to do the Challenge Tour or if I get a tour card, obviously. That's but it's still up into the air a little bit, but yeah, the future's looking good. Obviously my management, Drew, Dargs, Tash, they got their shit to sort out. I just do the darts. They can do the politics.
It's going to be pretty hard with your arm. Going to be pretty hard with your arm cut off, Mel. I don't know if you're looking at the screen or not, but
I'll just put that one out there, little Charlie. It's all about him at the moment.
Oh, congratulations, grandfatherhood, mate.
Thank you. But the future's looking good. I'm feeling good. A little bit funny today, but made it to the final, which I was happy with. But I'm going to give these boys a rock. Big fella next to us. That's not his first win. It'll be his last against me, though.
Look at Raymond. How about you this year? What's plans?
Retire. I think I say that every year. But no.
I do remember you were talking about retirement before Clay won the Oceanic, and you made that comeback.
And then all of a sudden everything blows up.
Yeah.
But, no, I got contacted by the WDF. Apparently, I've qualified for Lakeside at the end of the year, and always said I wanted to go back to Lakeside.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to say too much about the DPA, but I'm just not interested. It's not. It just doesn't. The carrot's not big enough anymore for me. So I've got no interest in that. As much as I want to go back to the the PDC Worlds and all that sort of stuff and love it, there's other avenues. We'll just go and source those. But I think at the moment I'm just going to put a few things in life right. I'm going to look the game against Carl Sedlick. Put a lot of things into perspective. So I've got a lot of homework that I've been doing. I've got a lot of things that I've got to change. So I'm going to go and sort that out in the next 6 months.
So the beauty of Australian darts at the moment is that there's 3 opportunities to get to the UK to play against the big boys of the respective leagues. So you've got, through the ADC, you've got Motor Super Series. Through Darts Australia, you have obviously the WDF and PDC for the Worlds. And so there's 3 different opportunities to get over there, and they're not exclusive. So you can potentially get 3 tickets over there and I don't know, take 2 of your mates, do you? What do you do?
No, well, look, going to be a massive year for you two, I'm sure, and going to be following along very, very keenly. But I'm sure I'll catch up. If not tomorrow, I'll catch up with both of you at Pine Rivers for events 7, 8, 9, and 10 of the ADC tour. And that's when we'll find out who goes to the Motor Super Series. But actually, before I forget, so you've qualified for the finals week of the Super Series, is that correct?
Yeah, Champions Week of Motor.
Yeah. And when's that?
I fly out next Friday.
Oh,
so
wow.
It starts the Monday after.
Right. Well, all the very best. And I'll be following along and keen to catch up with and chat about it at Pine.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all right. Awesome. And before I let you go, shout outs from sponsors, Mel, first.
Yeah, awesome sponsors. Loxley Darts, Condor, Team Rebel, Dart World Australia, and little family business back home, Joe's Mobile Dog Wash. Without all the support, we can't do what we do.
Yeah.
So no, it's greatly appreciated.
Awesome. And Raymond, sponsors?
Shout out to Shot for my barrels, Connex, that Murray that's come on and helped us out, and Greg and Bullseye and Greg and MES, which is Greg. Misfits, which is Greg. Thanks, Greg.
Awesome. Well, look, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure catching up with you two, and keen to come back tomorrow. But for now, I've got to get to bed. It's been a big couple of days, and thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow for event number 6. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Darts Circuit Oceania and Dartstream Live present the 2023 ADC Oceania Tour.
Game, bang, shot, and the match! Now Cumming!
Coming to you live from the Belmont Sports and Recreation Club. With thanks to ADC Oceania, our mining electrical solutions, Win More Darts, the Motor Super Series, and Darts WA. Brought to you by Dartstream Live. Proudly supported by Aussie Dart Supplies Online Bailey Carpentry Services, Lynx Property Group, and Get Blasted Rendering.